peel kind of smells like tires.
Okay.
Like if you walk by like
disagree.
the tire center, that's what it smells like to me.
It kind of does.
But my skin does not look red. That's weird. I really thought it would. So I did it. Actually, Megan did it, but I let her do it. This morning I got up and I washed my face for the first time since I got the peel, and I wanted to show you what I used. I used this Skin Regimen cleansing cream because it's a cream cleanser and it's a soothing one and it doesn't have like any active ingredients. So I used that, and now my face just feels like dry. Like it needs moisture on it right away. That's what it usually feels like, but just probably turned up by like 3 notches. It just feels very like dry and tight. So what you do first is you put on this entire packet of the retinol cream, and it is yellow, so my face might look kind of yellow, but it's a lot. And Megan said to make sure I put the whole thing on, and I don't know, my skin feels pretty dry, but I still feel like this is a lot, but you want to do the whole thing. Now, retinol is just helping to accelerate the peeling process. So at first I was like, what? You put retinol on your face right after a peel? But there is a reason for it. So now you use the Revitatrol, and this is a special approved moisturizer. This is one that's okay to put on your skin right after you've had a peel. It has colloidal oatmeal in it, so it'll be nice and soothing. And this is what Megan put on yesterday too, like right after. You can put this on like up to 3 times a day. So if my skin starts feeling like dry and itchy or anything later, I can just keep putting this on throughout the day. So that is nice to know, especially being that it's winter and I already have that going on, whether I've had a peel or not. So, this is actually, how do I talk when I try to do stuff on my neck? This is, the ZO is Dr. Zine Obagi. I don't know if it's Zine Obagi. So if you want to look up more about this specific peel, I was able to find a lot of YouTube videos and like before and after photos just by looking up the ZO 3-step peel, because while I went to Revive, it is a special type of peel that many med spas and places might offer. And the 3 steps, if you want to know, we're doing 2 of them right now. So the first step was the peel. So the peel solution was in here. And then the retinol cream, that's 2. And then what we are doing now, which is the skin protectant. So that's the 3 steps in the 3-step peel. This is where I feel like things are starting to look different. Yesterday, it just kind of looked like I had really dry skin, but I am actually seeing like a darkening. And even my husband this morning said, did you put bronzer on? So my skin looks darker on my face, primarily in the tight areas where I can tell it's going to start peeling. So here's like my body, if you need that for reference, like there's a darkening effect, if you can see that. The texture feels tight and like this skin is ready to like crackle and peel off. I do have the chin here starting to peel. I see it, but I'm not gonna mess with it. The interesting thing I'm noticing is I think, especially on my forehead right here, I can already see pigment breaking up. I'm gonna have to go back and look at photos, but this area looks very bright, and I swear that used to be filled with melasma. So here is another dark area that I'm really hoping to see the pigment lift on, but it almost looks like, yeah, I guess the best way I can explain it is like the pigment is breaking up. And I actually, you probably can't tell, maybe you can, a little bit right here. These little tiny dots, I was like, are they blackheads from the moisturizer? But I actually think they're little dots of pigment. So even though my skin has not fully shed, really it hasn't shed at all, I'm seeing some pigment breakdown, which is very encouraging. So I'm told tomorrow is gonna be like, like my face is gonna be peeling off. Now it's kicking it into high gear. The skin that's peeling off, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it does look darker and almost looks green. I don't know what that's all about, but it is a darker skin that's peeling off. And this is comforting to know. It's a damaged skin that's peeling off. So hopefully this is a fresh new start. New year, new me. New year, new skin. New skin, new me. Whatever. Legitimate peeling. It's happening. So this is already probably the grossest video I've ever made, so let's just keep it going. You are not supposed to pick or pull at this. However, you can use a sanitized like cuticle scissors or brow scissors, and you can trim off the excess. So I'm going to take an alcohol prep pad. I'm going to wipe down this, even though I already did this last night, but I'm just showing you, please sanitize it. And then you can, you know, kind of trim off some of the ones that are like flapping in the wind. And then you can like, you know, save it and give it to somebody. Mail it to your enemies, a pile of your skin. All right, I'm not even gonna keep going on. I obviously don't really want to show people this, but at the same time, I do think it's more sanitary for me to do makeup wearing this because, I mean, I have loose skin and I don't find that would be very comforting to somebody in my makeup chair. So I actually wore this today, worked out just fine. I feel like at this point the peeling is still going on, but it's more manageable because of where it's located, although my nose is just now kicking in, which is kind of strange. But at this point I feel like it has made its way out to the perimeter, so it really does seem to start in the center, go out. So the darkest melasma of mine will probably be the last to shed, actually. So something to keep in mind. My cheekbones have now shed that skin off, and I do think it looks lighter. I did have some pretty dark melasma on the tops of my cheekbones, as a lot of people do. So that's encouraging to see. I actually saw when this skin was about to fall off, I could see dark pigmentation on that skin, which was pretty cool. Another thing I wanted to note is my neck is like really peely. She did feather the solution down, so I mean, I'm not surprised it's peeling, but it's still peeling quite a bit. This is the only thing concerning me, honestly, is this shark tooth shaped, hopefully it's not a scar, but it's like a red mark, and it's like kind of in the shape of a piece of skin, but I didn't pick that off, so I don't know what that's all about. I have one over here too, so just kind of these dark little red marks. Day 6, closet cam. The peeling is pretty much all done at this point. This morning I had some skin around the perimeter up here, and it kind of went into my hair. Well, you can still see a little bit of it. Just looked like dandruff, which honestly isn't too different than a regular day for me. Hashtag blessed, put it up right here. I'm not peeling anymore. I have a little tiny bit here in my hairline I keep seeing. This is nice, like bright daylight that I thought you could maybe properly see some after shots in. All I have on is eye primer, and I did my crease color, so I started my makeup, but I didn't put anything on my face. My esthetician said from photos I sent her, I'm looking brighter. So I would agree with that, just brighter, you know? My melasma's still there, but it's lighter. Over here, still pretty dark. I thought this would be more stubborn, but you know, like I've said before, it's not gonna be a one chemical peel and done thing. It's gonna be a series of them if I really want to like address this. So would I get another chemical peel? Yes, but I think it's gonna be a while before I do because it's just such a process. And I think my next adventure, I just wanna try something different and kind of see how it compares. And I wanna try micro needling, so maybe we'll check that out next. What do you think? Here's a fun tip. If you're getting chemical peels and you're peeling, you're gonna have to keep your cats from licking your face. And that, let me tell you, has been a task.